Now, I think it's pretty safe to say that the future of the Star Wars franchise seems to be quite expansive, not just with their books, novels, comics, and video games, but also, let's not forget about their new Star Wars TV shows, their new movies in the works, as well as other projects by Disney and Lucasfilm. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, one thing about Disney Star Wars is that yes, we do know that they are now on the road to success, given that The Mandalorian Season 2 has really excited so many fans, and really recaptured the lost fans that walked away from the sequel trilogy and said never again back then. So, the fact that we have George, John, and Dave all working together as a team now, really trying to bring things together for the fans, we can obviously see that a lot of work is being poured in to this new universe by borrowing aspects from Star Wars Legends and even some of the existing Star Wars canon that will be revitalized. Now, on top of all of that, Jon Favreau is a visionary. This man knows what he's doing with Star Wars. He knows what the fans want to see. Of course, everything between George, John, and Dave, they want to make fans realize exactly what Star Wars could have been if Kathleen Kennedy was not running the business, from 2012 until 2019/2020, where all of it really kind of just derailed. Now, when we look at everything related to Disney Plus, that is their main focus right now. They have over a dozen projects already in the works. Be it animated or live-action material, it's all in the works as we speak. Now, with that being said, with the Skywalker saga now over, both Disney and Lucasfilm are focused on their new Star Wars universe and more. It's described that George Lucas and Jon Favreau are actively developing new Star Wars lore that will evolve the Star Wars brand further. However, they are described to have significant plans for Anakin Skywalker in the new Star Wars universe, where it's described that George Lucas plans to reveal Anakin's true father and creator in the new Star Wars universe, and that they are developing a side story that will feature Palpatine as the true creator of Anakin Skywalker through the help of Darth Plagueis as a spirit in the new lore that will be established sometime in 2022 into the new Disney canon. Now, apart from that, it's described that Favreau is actually basing this heavily off of one of the Darth Vader comics, when Palpatine uses the Force to initiate the birth of Anakin through Shmi. Favreau is said to want to make this a reality with George Lucas and his help, and that through Anakin, and that though Anakin won't necessarily be related to Sidious this way, it is going to be established that this is exactly what caused Anakin's dark side tendencies, and that Palpatine aimed to create Anakin as the ultimate path to ending the Jedi, and that Favreau and George are planning to consider Palpatine as the true father of Anakin Skywalker in the new Star Wars universe. So, this is a very big addition to the franchise. Like I say, I think that what they're really trying to do is that they're really trying to expand on some of the established characters that we already know and love. Great example is Anakin and Palpatine here, And I think the fact that they are going to explore, Darth Plagueis' spirit in the mix, guiding Palpatine to actually making this a reality, you can see that this is also attaching to a major retcon in the sequel trilogy. So the sequel trilogy retcon is going to establish that all of the Sith spirits that are a part of Palpatine, one of them were actually Darth Plagueis in the mix, guiding Palpatine during his time on the world of Exegol. Now that to me obviously is going to be very complex for some fans, I'm sure about that, especially the casual fans that don't necessarily read up on the books, the novels, the comics, and more. So it is going to be a bit of a problem for some fans to understand all of this, everything there is to do with Anakin and his true father/creator in the Star Wars universe. This is a very interesting take, and I think that's something that a lot of fans need to realize, is that Star Wars really at the end of the day is all about the Skywalkers. It really is all about Anakin/Vader, Luke, Ben Solo, everything that there is to do with Leia. The Skywalkers at heart are the main selling point of this franchise. Now, I'm not saying that's the only focus, but it is the glue of what we consider Star Wars, right? So, Jon Favreau is trying to do this. And I think he's going to pull everything off successfully for the fans. I think that what he's ultimately trying to do, he's trying to make his own legacy, and he's already doing that successfully with The Mandalorian Season 2. And let's not forget that George Lucas, also before in the past has looked at Dave Filoni as a true protege of himself. So I think that Dave is the true protege in a different way, in a sense where Dave really knows specific types of lore and is the pretty much pioneer of animated Star Wars material. Meanwhile, you have Jon Favreau, who is establishing live action content in the form of television. So, like I've said before in the past, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know about all of this in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
Night to moon, we hear them moans again.